Hello, friends. Welcome to another episode of the Coach's Corner. Coming to you live as shocktobered as we can possibly be.
We're a little frazzled
today, could we have any more great big moon eclipse situations happening in the next few months?
It's been like 3 days of a full moon.
I'm going to need the moon to normalize itself.
I saw it the other day when I was driving to school. Well, no, it was to my workout. And I literally thought to myself, yikes.
Well, I feel like every full moon has been some sort of special, like a red moon or like a super moon or I just need the regular full moon. I mean, that's crazy enough.
Yeah.
Anyways, I hope you guys are not feeling as frazzled. And if you are,
it's okay. It's
okay.
October.
We're all there with you.
But also, it's spooky season.
I know.
And I like spooky season.
I mean, I do too. I like the candy that comes with it.
Oh, and we get to see their book character costumes.
Oh, can't wait for that.
I forgot about that. Are you guys ready for that? Yeah, in a couple of weeks. And also we have the pumpkin contest.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which I'm really excited about too. Okay. Keep it coming. Keep the positives coming.
Good things.
Good things are coming. Which, talking about good things, I have a not so good thing and a good thing to share with you guys. Aware. So, some of you are dabbling. Is it dabbling into aware testing. So in order for the data to be good data, you need to create a test as a team. So in order to share a test with the team, otherwise it's not formal data. In order to do that, you need to create. The first step is you need to create a forethought team planner. So if you need assistance doing that, holler at me. I am more than happy to help you with that.
Is there a click sheet?
There is. I can attach it to my current slide next. I've also attached, though, a click sheet on how to do your students' accommodations. So back in the day, before Aware did,
that's the first one on my list.
Before Aware did this update, there used to be a department who used to be able to do these things for us. That is no longer a thing. Now you have to do it for every test.
Because why not add something else to the plate?
I'm so sorry. Hopefully, every time we meet as DLCs at the end of the year, we meet with these companies and they ask us, do you have any suggestions? And believe you me, do we have suggestions? So that will be on top of the list of the suggestions. And number 2, we have been talking, all of us know, but during our vertical team meeting for literacy, we talked about the importance of small group instruction and guided reading and whatnot. And I discovered that Seesaw now allows us to do reading fluency. Did you know that?
Well, because of you, but no.
I went ahead and I created for all of you a reading record for every level, already done on Seesaw. All you have to do is assign it and grade it. Okay, this can be done because they are reading records. They can be done independently. The student reads, and all you have to do is review it, do the little sheet thingy above her while you listen to it, maybe at home while you are having some snacks, some popcorn, however you want to do it. Anyway, and I think that was all I had for you. Okay. Oh, AI. I have some people that have started using AI. As a teacher, please, go Magic School AI will save you tons of time. I promise. If you're interested on some rooms for your students, School AI, I've created a few, but I'm happy to create more with you. If you want to venture with any of the AI tools, I tagged some awesome tools for you to try. Let me know.
Also, we can lift up their STEM Day lessons.
Yes. That was so good, you guys. Being able to come into the room and collaborate with you guys on ideas on how to make things better, or not better, because they're good, but making them more engaging for the kids, integrating some craft doing and whatnot. I am really excited to see what comes up. It is the first time that we do something like this in a long time. Mm-hmm. I don't know how many of you have been at Ogle for a long time, but I remember before COVID, when I was here, we tried to do a STEM fair, and we couldn't carry it out because COVID. But this is the beginnings of. So I am really excited to see what we can come up with, because in a couple of years, this might be a whole event.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
And shout out to Miss Clark. She booked me for a STEM activity, and we did phase 1 with our kiddos. I'm going to post them on social media. Super cute. We did exploration. The kids built some really cool things, and we learned about problem solving. You guys, STEM is so easy to use during problem solving because you don't really have, their task is to build and use their imagination. Problem solving is it's the easiest to teach during social situations. How can you solve that problem?
Yeah.
All right. Go on.
Do you want
I
to
only
go?
have 2 things to
Okay.
talk about. You want me to do it?
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
So first, thank you all for doing the snapshot, the linguistic snapshot. I'm grateful for all those that put them in Seesaw because I had the opportunity to go back and listen to them, and it was really cool just to hear the kids, speaking using their amazing English talents. So thank you for everyone who used Seesaw. I really appreciate that. Second thing I want to talk about is Lexia English, because there is a Lexia for dyslexia. But this is Lexia English for EB students. If they are a newcomer, the first test that they will do to get access to it needs to be with me. So I need to take them out into the pod and do the little calibration task with them. But then after that, if they've been here for a bit, they can log on. They should know how to do it from last year. I have headphones like this, and this is important because of the microphone. These are kind of expensive, so we want to make sure we take care of them. But the kids that are EBs that are going to be using Lexia English should have this headset in their classroom, and preferably like at your area for where you can make sure it doesn't get messed up or other kids, messing with them. We'll need them back for TELPAS, so I'll have to get them back. We're on TELPAS season, so that every student has a headset. But I have plenty of these, so if you have a student using Lexia, you'll need to get one of these.
They're labeled too.
Yeah, they're labeled OGL, ESL. When they do Lexia, it preferably should be in the pod because that's hopefully a quieter area than the classroom, because the microphone's picking up their speaking, and if there's background noises, it'll pick up on the microphone and it could mess the student up. It can be used during WIN time, but it shouldn't be the whole thing for WIN time, but it can be for intervention for WIN. So it's really a good program. It's not perfect. There are some issues if a kid gets stuck on the same word over and over and over and they're saying it in English, but it's just they have an accent that's not picking up on it. Sometimes you might have to go over there and just help them. You could say the word, it moves them along because they're saying it in English. It's just their accent's not being understood. So anyway,
I didn't know that.
yeah, but it is a good program. The kids like it. They get to choose their person, choose their adventure kind of thing. So it is available and ready to go. Cool.
Yay.
That's it.
Okay, before I jump into my list, we're going to give our question now so that we're going to mix it up. Sometimes have it at the end, in the middle, in the beginning. So here's your question.
Challenge.
It ties into our season, and it's one of my favorite movies. So
Me too.
it's so good. So if you can email us the names of, their first names of the witches in Hocus Pocus, then you get, there's 3 tiki tokens. There's 3. Okay. And you can't just tell us their last name. We need their first names. Okie doke. My stuff. I have a little bit more this time, so I'll try to go quick. My first one was just a reminder to assign your accommodations in Aware for snapshots. 3rd and 4th grade, you both have snapshot windows opening next week. I've linked in your literacy assessment overviews and your science assessment overviews in the newsletter. And in there, you'll find the blueprints, the snapshots, and everything that you need to administer those tests. And then afterwards, we'll do our data talks like normal. For our after-school collaboratives put on by the district, I have linked in the document that lists them all. It has the registration links, the dates, where they're located, and it's always in my newsletter. But I just wanted to encourage you guys to try to send at least one grade level rep when you can, just because, we want to be lifelong learners. We want to model that for our students, and we know that in education things are changing and evolving, and we learn more, and these are just really great opportunities to
And you never
enhance
know.
your knowledge.
It's also a networking opportunity
Yeah,
for all of us.
you get to talk to other people from other schools and maybe get ideas on how they're doing things. So I encourage you, try to send a grade level rep for each one if you can. Okay, the next thing is submitting feedback on the GPS. So if you would like to give feedback about a lesson, a resource, a lack of a lesson or a resource, or just, a thought that you have in regards to our curriculum, please utilize the feedback button on the GPS. They really do look at that feedback. It's what drives a lot of the work that the curriculum writers do in the summer, and some changes are made throughout the year when necessary, but that really helps the district know, like, what are the teachers actually needing, what's working, maybe what's not working. So please use that. I know some teams use it quite a bit, and that is awesome. Okay, math EOLs on Seesaw. So the district is working on putting the EOLs on Seesaw for 2nd and 3rd grade so that the students can listen to them and be a little bit more independent with that. So it's coming.
Can I jump in?
No. Yes.
In the meantime, while you wait on the Seesaws to come, you can upload. Are they available on PDFs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. Grab the PDF and assign it to your students through Google Classroom using Kami. Kami has text to speech, and it has speech to text. So here's an idea. Put it on Kami. The students can listen to the problem, and you can still hand them the physical paper. They can still work it out on the paper, but you no longer have to have that, they can use that as an accommodation.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. All right, my next thing is October, November running records. So it's about that time when we need to do running records for our students that are below grade level. Of course, you can do it on all students. There's no limit on that, of course. But be sure to check. I have it linked in the newsletter. Be sure to check the dates for the Principals Reading Rockstars, because the reading data spreadsheets that are on our staff drive have to be updated by a certain date so that I can then put those names onto the Principals Reading Rockstar spreadsheet, because we want to give parents enough time to come if they want to be there when their child is recognized. So if you need support, if you're a new teacher, I have a whole document on how to give running records. I sent it out recently. I can go through it with you in person if you want that, so just let me know. Okay, and then the last thing, and I shared this with team coaches, but I encourage you to book a coaching cycle with me or any of us. That's like the heart of what we do, and we get a lot of joy from doing that and working with you guys and partnering with you guys on something that you want to improve upon in your classroom. So in my newsletter, I have linked it's like a little invitation, and there's a QR code on it. If you scan that QR code, it takes you to a form, and it just asks you a couple of questions on, like, is there something that you want to work towards? Is there a goal that you have? And if you would like to partner with me or any of us, we love that. Let us know, and we can set up a time to do a coaching kickoff meeting. Yes. But I think one of the biggest impacts of our roles comes from coaching cycles and having that one-on-one partnership. So please reach out. Please let us know. We are here to help in any way. So
don't forget that we were in your shoes first. So going back to that, like every time I'm not, my opinion is going to be biased on this, but every time I get invited to be back to the first grade fam, brings joy to my life, because I did that for 5 years.
We were teachers first. We are teachers first.
Yeah. So we get it. And we're here to partner with you.
All right. Sorry this is a little long this time, but we haven't made one in a couple weeks.
Yes, it's
so had to catch up.
I bet the moon affected us too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's just science.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we hope you guys have a good weekend, and
see you next time.
Happy Friday. Bye.